even though the equinox was a couple of days ago, we're still in that time. Equinox, equal night, is the translation from Latin, and it's this balance of light and dark. And we can play with that in our practice. We start when we stand in Samasthiti. We're practicing standing with evenness and sameness. So bring your big toes together if you can, or just bring your legs closed so your outer feet are parallel. So look down. I've been working on separating my heels a little bit more, because if I bring my heels together, it does a lot of things that I don't want. So wide exterior edges of the feet try to be parallel, no matter where your placement is. Take a moment to stand with awareness. Spread your feet open upon the earth. Maybe lift your toes and bring them back down. Activate your legs by lifting your kneecaps, asking your thighs to firm. You can use your hands for a little feedback there. Let awareness travel up to your pelvis and your low back, so you just feel balanced there with a long low back. Rib cage resting on top, shoulders resting on that, head perched on top. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently reinforce your navel towards your spine on the exhale. Bringing your hands together, rest the base of your thumbs at your heart center, and then open your fingers away so you create a 90-degree-ish angle. And this will allow you, with your head up, to gaze down at your longest finger for a downward eyes meditation. 8 breaths, focusing on samas, this equal energy, equal standing, equal breathing. Gentle sound with the breath. Through the nose, even waves. Let your eyes find that soft, centered downwardness in this position. Creating spaciousness in the mind. Sense of calm and clarity in the seasoning of awakening. Once more. Let that breath feel complete. Then lift to the fingertips. Both hands, fingertips resting in, float away. This is the Haqqani Mudra. It promotes the coordination of the hemispheres of the brain. Be with the quality of this yoga posture. The mudras are gestures, often with the hands, sometimes the whole body. One more breath. Feel the intelligence of your fingertips. And bring your hands up to your head and come around just to hold your skull. Thumbs at your ears. 3 times deep breath. Exhale, humming. One more. Release when that feels complete. Be with the quality of that practice. Begin moving our whole bodies, starting with the crossover side bend over to the right side. Left foot in front, arms up. Find your side stretch that feels nice. You can hold on or just reach over. Playful exploration. Also finding just the right amount so that Sense of samas in each pose. Right amount of effort, right amount of ease. One more breath, feel complete. Feel that strengthening as you come back with your torso. Release arms and legs. Find your balance on the other side. When you're ready, bring up your arms, shoulders down, and then side bend in your own way. Feel free to express with your arms today in this pose. Always grounding when there's effort. With the upward reach, focus on the earth. One more breath out. Follow inhale to come up, bring down and step out. Widen your feet, turn out your toes. For look back twist with the bow to the right side, both hands to fists, pull them away from each other. Rotate your spine and your eyes, and then pull your left fist back and push your right fist forward. Shoulders off the ears though. Press the feet with the earth and feel that strength in the legs. Don't overdo the squeezing, just enough to activate your muscles with intention. One more deep breath. Exhale, stay looking back, release your hands, and then come back to center. To the other side, you can rotate yourself around partway in your foundation to facilitate this turn back. So pull the right fist back, push the left one forward. Activate your chest, your back, your legs. Steady eyes, steady breathing. Bringing it all together to create the steady mind. Last breath, inhale, activate more. Exhale, stay, let go. And then release. Feet into mountain pose, hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers and hands behind your back. Try to keep your palms together in this pose. I find that's challenging though, so don't worry about that too much. So working on the shoulder opener of the inhale, reach down. Exhale, reach away. Try that twice more. Inhale, down. Small movement. Exhale, lift away from your back. Inhale, down. Exhale, away. Release, float out your arms. Breathe in, elbows bend. Breathe out, float it down. And connect your hands with the opposite woven position for 3 more times. Inhale, pull towards the floor. Exhale, lift your hands away from your body. Twice more. And release, float up your arms, inhale. Float down your arms, exhale. So we're connecting breath and movement. For the equinox, wrapping up your body with one arm around the front and one arm around your back. So it's the back side of that arm and hand behind you. And then rock side to side. This is a little reminder about self-care 4 times a year on equinox and solstice days, an energy practice, calming nervous system, taking care of yourself. Let that feel complete. Inhale, reach up your front arm. Inhale more, reach up your back arm. Exhale, bend your knees forward, fold. Catch the inside of your big toe roots or your arches. And forward fold for 5 breaths. Knees bend as needed. Low belly hollows up. Shoulders draw up into the body here. One more slow cycle of breath. Holding our earth energy point at the root of the big toes. And then we're gonna rise up, trace your inner legs with your fingers. As you stand, move out to your hips, up to your armpits, and across to your heart center. Pause. Surya Namaskar. Time to show our gratitude all the days of the year, no matter where the sun is. Top third of your mat. Inhale, slowly reach out as you breathe in that 5 count breath. Lift your back ribs, lift your eyes. Slowly exhale. Take care of your body. You might bend your knees for the forward fold position. All the way out with the breath and down with your head. Tuck your chin. Step your right leg back to the high lunge twist. You could be on the knee on the back leg if you'd like. Open it out to the side. 5 breaths. Could be on your fist instead or using blocks. Just one more breath. Open across your heart center. Exhalation to unwind. Bring down your back knee and your other leg back. Cow spine, 5 breaths. So outward spiral hands. Ground your feet, uplift in your belly, and gently bring your heart forward. Only very lightly bring your navel down. Your navel's up actually, but let your belly go down a little bit. 2. Try to find that energy of upward facing dog in the arms, that pressing them strong and straight. 1 more time. And relax to neutral. Tuck your toes under puppy pose. So hips go back towards the heels to any degree. Listen to your body. Elbows up, head down. 5 breaths. A heart chakra pose, letting your heart reach towards the earth. Grounding the 3rd eye center. One more deep, slow wave of breath. High lunge, second side. Inhale, rise. Step your right foot forward. You can stay down on the back knee or come up to the ball of your foot. Open it out. Inhale for 3. Shoulders down off the ears. Notice yourself where you tend to hold tension, where you need to take extra care. Take extra care. 1 more breath. Unwind, breathe out. Press your back foot to step forward. Fold forward. There's plenty of time for these transitions. Stand up with a little bend in your legs. Reaching up, breathing in. Breathing out, float your arms slowly to the sides of your body, practicing nice alignment of your shoulders over your ribs. Nice energy flow, deep breath. Up, reach your arms up alongside your ears. Inhale. Exhale, reach for the floor or your shins, wherever you reach. Tuck your chin at the end. Half lift pose, breathe in. Try not to overly lift your head, just reach through the top. Take your right leg back first and bring your knee down. Inside with both arms, lizard pose. Another moment for setting up. It's a little early in the practice, so you might keep your back knee down. Maybe a little tail tuck energy for 1, 2. Anytime the legs are spreading away from each other, a little uplift at the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Helps create stability. 1 more breath. Ardha Hanumanasana. Pull back your hips, straighten out your leg, and bring your same side arm across. Bow in, draw your toes back for 1, 2, 3, Be patient as you come into that rhythm of breath. Develop it so it will run on its own eventually. One more exhale. Let it feel complete, just the right amount of sensation and depth. Release your foot and your knee bends, and then bring your leg back. Forearm pose, hands flat or together. On the knees, walking them back or come to the balls of your feet. You can work forearm pose with your hips higher. To begin, try to be flat if you can. Try to stay calm even when you're working hard. Exhale down to your navel. Release your feet, reach through your legs, long legs, and then down. Pull your hands by your chest, cobra spine, lift up. Downward eyes. Ride the waves of breath. One more time. Take a moment for belly grounding. Drape your arms back. Turn your head to the right side. Relax your heels out. Just let yourself release any holding. Rest your eyes. Exhale. And then just change your head to the other side. Ask yourself to soften again. Feel where you touch the earth. Meditative movement. Meditative stillness. Return to center, bring your legs together. We'll come up in Dolphin Pose, so back to the forearms, flat or together hands. Lift up your belly, walk in your knees so you can tuck your toes under. And now the hips are high. 5 breaths, head hangs between the elbows. Uplift in the low belly. Root to rise by pressing your forearm bones. Last time. Exhale, come to your knees. Rise up, breathe in. Step forward, lizard lunge, second side. Turn out, knee and toes. Come on the inside, refine. Nice long neck. Hold steady for 1. Good. Steadying the eyes. I haven't really talked about the drishti today, but find your nose gaze, your default gaze. Help steady your mind. Breathe out last time. Making your way back to standing. Breathe freely as you step forward and fold in. Stand up with the power of your legs. Reach alongside your ears. Exhale, arms down into the sides. Turning to the left side of your mat. Stand in the center. Step out to side lunge to the right. So your toe and knee turn out and you lunge out. And then step back to center. We'll do that a few times, maybe 5 altogether. So other side, step out, bend your knee, and step back to center. Second one. So the angle of your turnout is up to you, but just let your knee go towards your toes. This is good dynamic movement. Arms where they feel supportive. See if I can remember how to count here one more time. And center. Step to wide parallel feet. And bring your right knee towards your toes right from there. Hold for 5. Come down lower if it feels good. One more breath. Cross the Rita lunge. Press off. Other knee right out towards the toes to your own degree. Your way. Long spine. We want the energy to flow there. Long neck. Centered eyes. Last one. Press off. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward fold. Maybe your knees bend. Pelvis tips forward. Forward fold. Going over to the right leg with both arms. And just hanging down. One more breath out. With care, move over to the other side. Wide feet, latissimus release. Deepening that side of your torso with that reach across. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Awakening the arches of the feet, traveling up the legs with the energy. Breathe out. Return with care to center, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, trace your legs and rise up. Roll your shoulders back and down a few times. Turn your right leg towards the front of your mat. Toes turn out, angle your back foot. Stretch your arms, breathe in, wide across your heart. And remember to radiate from your belly center in triangle pose, over and down, Manipura chakra, solar plexus chakra. Reaching up and down. So focus on that sama as that equal reaching, even with an asymmetrical position. Stack your shoulders. Slowly breathe once more. Navel in towards the spine as you finish your exhale. Inhale, rise. Parallel feet, arms stretch. Turn your other side and triangle over the other way. Back. Toes towards the back of the mat, equal reaching. Navel in. Rest your shoulders down off your ears. Eyes stretch towards the side here. Parsajishti. One more time. Finish it in your navel and then rise up, keeping that strong release, wide stretching, and bring down your arms. Setting up the foundation for extended side angle pose, right leg towards the front, again, knee bends. Pelvis towards the side, more space between the feet. Make your foundation work for you. Then breathe in, reach your arms. Breathe out, both arms into position. So floor or leg, shoulder off the ear, gaze at your reaching hand. With the arch of your back foot. One more slow breath. Let the inhale energy help you come up, wide feet, turn out to the other side, bend your knee. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out over into the shape. Tail tucks underneath a little bit. Free your neck. Lift your back arch. Navel towards the spine. All these things help. Just one more breath. Rise on up with an inhale. One more, over to the first side, warrior B, arms float. Side facing lunge, shoulders down. Try to have a sense of equal seeing what's behind you with your sensing. Feel the equalness in your arms. It's okay if they're not quite equal for any reason. Don't judge that, but just trying for that. Breathe out once more. Other side, warrior bee. Transition your foundation. Check in with your upper body. Try to find freedom in your shoulders. Broad back and chest. And sense your back arm, sense your back foot. What you can't see, feel. Last time. Press off, release. Work your feet close together so you can step out. Top of your neck. Pause. Haqqani Mudra again, fingertips. Warrior A position. Big step back right leg. Bend your left knee over your ankle. Hands to sacrum, encourage that tailbone underneath you. Let it be heavy. Bring your elbows and hands together. And then open like a book. Elbows wide. Downward centered eyes. So again, the back arch lifting. Activating the Mula Bandha. Let your energy flow. One more breath out. Close your book. Lean forward and step out. Other side. It's okay if you need an extra breath to make things happen. Do a little refinement time. Check in with that scooping under of the tail. The lift of the back arch. Close your book. And then open it up. Eyes go right down the center. Nose tip. One more breath out. Close your book. Lean forward and step out. Be with the quality of the practice. Dancer pose, perhaps stepping to a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture for some balance support. We'll begin with the preparation and standing on the right leg. So this process, just standing on the right leg, shift, lift out, bend your knee, bring your heel towards your hip, and with one or both hands, give it a little support. Try to lengthen from the center of your thigh. One more breath. Reset if you need to. Come back in. And this time, lean forward, press your foot into your hand or your ankle, and your other arm is a counterbalance, or maybe it's a support. Try to lift your knee. Standing leg knee can bend more to give you more stability. Just one more breath. Try to come down slowly. Other side, preparation. Concentrate on only this right now. The breath might have developed a nice steady pattern already. So first the preparation, heel towards the hip, one or both hands supporting. Feel the breath slow down. Now that you're here, one more time. Eyes are steady. Reset if you need to. Come forward, lift your back knee, reach out with the opposite arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back underneath and release. let be. Gratitude for standing practice. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, reach down to the earth. Keep breathing. One more time. Bring down your hands. Step legs back. Knees down. And rise. Spread your blanket under your knees if you would like. Anjali Asana with your right foot forward. One more lunge. This time knee comes toward the toes. Tail tucks underneath. Adding a side bend towards the front bent knee side. Trying to lengthen your psoas line on your left. One more exhale. Bring your knee back over your ankle and release the side bend. Change sides. Use your arms if you need to, or just focus on the balance and change. Guide your knee out to your own degree. Tail tucks under. Add the side bend. Deeply breathe again. Inhale when you are ready. Release your side bend. Bring back your leg. Coming out to your belly for sphinx pose, yin style. Lowering down. Pay attention here, lengthen your legs, ground your pelvis. Make sure you've got some movement there that you can rock side to side. Good. And you may bring your arms further away or underneath you. So you need to customize this back bend so it's not too much for your body. A minute of stillness. Try to relax your muscles. Just let the energy lines of your body flow. If you'd like to try the down eyes meditation towards your hands, again, towards your nose maybe. Do you see your hands that you don't really see because you're internally rotated? If you need to lower down towards the floor with your chest more, you may do so. Lift it out of your shoulders. And your legs are relaxed, pelvis grounding. Opposite feet grounding. Sense the awakening energy of springtime around you and inside of yourself. One more breath. Release down. Pressing back to wide child's pose, also yin style. If you'd like to spread out a blanket or turn sideways on your mat, you may do so. Wide knees, child's pose into the center. Hips high or low, arms where they feel supportive. Nice deep breathing into your kidney area. little bit longer. Downward facing dog, 8 to 10 breaths. Straighten out your legs, find your way in, lengthen the sides of your waist, bring down your head. If you'd like to focus on stretching your calf muscles, firm your thighs, and lift your toes a little bit. Feel the strength in your chest, these open hands on the earth, also a sense of openness under your armpits. Strong chest, strong back, strong legs. One more deep breath. Come to your knees, cross your ankles, and sit down. Spending some fair amount of time in lying down position today. One of the things that strengthens the element of springtime is repose, especially lying down. Come to your bridge foundation on your back. Check in, make sure you can place the center of your skull on the floor. Palms facing up alongside you, just a little away from your sides. Having your feet a little wider than your hips and close to your body to find your power position. Not a huge effort, a sustainable effort. Come up, move your head away if you need to make space for your spine. 5 breaths. Letting energy travel over the front of your body. One more time. Go slowly down each time. Release slowly. Let your spine receive that love of moving it a little bit at a time until it releases. Palms down. Come up again. Try to bring your pelvis towards the sky without forcing. Save some of your energy. Sense of openness from the feet all the way up the legs. And again, exhale, slowly bring your spine down. Pause, take a breath. One leg bridge. Inhale up. You might bring your foot that's going to stay on the floor a little more towards the center. Try to find that spot. Use your arms too, where you can reach your leg off the ground. Try to keep your pelvis level. Not the slowest counts. One more breath. Come on down in your own way. Pre-breath pause. Other side. Test out that foot. Press into it, make sure it's in a powerful spot. Try to level your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little playful. One more time. Bring it down. You can bring your foot down first or do it in the reverse order. Turn out your toes, widen your arms, and do your windshield wipers with your hips side to side, knees one way and the other a few times. Gently check your range of motion. And return to center. One more thing, playing with the figure 4 shape. Bridging up. Your right leg off the floor and bend your knee. Rest your ankle above the other knee. Hold it up. Nice sense of openness across the front pelvis in this one. Bring your spine down, breathe out. Maybe bring your legs in or just let them rest here, creating stretch in your outer hip to your own degree. Keep your skull centered. One more time. And release, uncross. So second side, bridge up, add the figure 4, or if you want to add the figure 4 first and then bridge. 1. Keep your foot bright, your pelvis open. Don't be afraid to use your arms. Root to rise. Just one more breath. Bring it on down. Bring it in or rest out where you feel good in your hip on this side. Feeling free to use your hands and arms to support where that is. Expand your ribcage, inhale. Contract it, exhale. Bring your foot down if it's lifted, uncross. Bring your knees to your chest and throw your feet away. Hold on, rock up to seated. Come to your sitting bones. Maybe elevate. And now forward fold slowly after all that back bending. Slowly forward, you might bend your knees, you could hug the backs of your legs, find your way into Paschimottanasana. Draw back lightly on your toes and your low belly. 8 slow breaths. Be where you are. You can rock side to side a little bit. That can help you find some length and release and calm. And settle into center and breathe slowly 2 more times. Rising up, lie down again. Resisting lie down if you would like. Join me in this pursuit. Control that lie down. Bringing yourselves to shoulder stand and variations. So come on in if you know your own practice with shoulder stand. You can keep your hips on the ground or on a block or blanket, or your hands can give you a little elevation. Lift it up towards the sky to any degree. Root to rise. Find what the foundation is here. Spread it, ground it, and push into it to lift away. You can try to straighten your legs. I'm just being free and playful with this today. Make sure your head is centered, long neck. Bring your legs towards the floor a bit more, or towards you if you have legs in the air for plow pose variations. Symbolizing yoga is helping release us from conditioned existence, allowing us to awaken to a mindful one. One more breath. An invitation to come out slowly if that works, if it feels good, or just come out. Bring your knees into happy baby pose or it's kind of like upside down child's pose. Apanasana. Balancing the pranic energy of springtime, apana, downward energy. Inhales pranic, exhales apanic, and we need the balance. One more slow breath. Roll over to your right side so you can bring your hands together. Head can be off the floor for this one. Open the book twist. Take your top hand up and bring your back to the floor. Turn your head. Your knees can separate. Opening across your heart center. Find your breath here. One more time. Exhale into the core of your body and return to center. Other side, go all the way over. Lift your head up, stack your hands. When you're ready, bring your head gently down, open your arm and your chest. You can create space between your knees or let them rest together. Eyes go towards that reaching hand, soft and open. Part of our brain resting down into the center of the heart. Slowly breathe again. Bring your head back to center and your legs. Coming to seated for heart lift pose or fish pose if you have it in your practice. I usually lead heart lifting pose here, but if you have fish pose, come on into it. Heart lift pose gives us that opportunity to press the earth, lengthen your throat, gaze at your nose. Try to bring your lower jaw into your upper jaw so you stretch the skin underneath your chin. Gaze down. Opening at the throat chakra and the heart. One more deep breath. And release. Relax. Seated pose. Let your arms stretch out. Bring your thumb and index finger together in the non-separateness gesture. Inhale deeply and slowly, feeling that thread of breath. Exhale slowly and deeply into your navel center with that exhale. Twice more as slowly as you can, a little bit at a time. Feel the energy of inhale, quality, balance with this energy of exhale, quality. When that breath is complete, please come around to child's pose with your knees close together. Drape your arms, drop your head. Let your breath find its way into your sides and back. Sasangasana, rabbit pose. If you know it, you can hold your heels as you bring your head to the floor, or if you're not sure, please use your hands on either side of your head to gently bring the top of your head very lightly to the earth. You're in control. Hips up over the knees. 2 more breaths. Exhale, Balasana. Release and relax back down. Transition to resting pose. Up dog, down dog, or get your socks on, whatever you need at this moment. Lie down and make yourself comfortable. Arranging your body on your back. Support under your knees or under your head as you need. While maintaining that shining of the central channel with the breath and awareness, allow your body to separate into 2 halves. Let your arms and legs fall away from that gathering in energy that we've done since we began. Let it all open out. The arms roll from the shoulders to the thumb side of the hands. The legs fall towards the pinky sides, all the way from the hips. Perhaps there's a sense of lightness to the front body. Letting that rest into the back body. And into the earth. Resting with a state of calm alertness. You are conscious. Aware of softening your entire body. Let the energy of breathing flow freely. Checking in with the energy centers of the body as we rest to promote a sense of harmony and balance. Beginning at the root chakra, perhaps engaging the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha a little bit, just toning that area so you are sensing it. Muladhara, vitality, a sense of connection to the earth, basic trust, self-confidence, a sense of security and harmony with the laws of nature. And relaxing there. Navel center, the sacral chakra, sensing the sacrum on the earth. Survival of the species, family, sociableness, creativity, solidarity with the surrounding world. Deep breath in, exhale into your navel center. Manapura, city of jewels, wherein resides powers of imagination, visions of the future, desire for action, coming to terms with the past, decomposition, and the inner fire that creates and destroys. Deep breath in. Exhale into the heart center. Love of life. Joy, love, affection. Source of unconditional, selfless love toward fellow human beings, every creature, every element, and the entire creation. Deep breath in. Exhale, throat center. Shuddha. Purity and ethics. Knowledge. Expanded consciousness. Complete harmony. Inhale. Exhale into the space between your eyebrows. Dissolution of duality. The regulation of all mental processes, rational thinking, intuition, inspiration, and memory. Human beings see themselves as a unity here. Consciousness, super consciousness, and the subconscious mind flow together. One more inhale. Exhale into that space at the top of your skull where we touch the earth. In the rabbit pose. Very top. State of bliss. The individual consciousness connects with the cosmic consciousness here. Just let the energy flow through the breath flow through the energy centers a few more times. And breathe deeply and swallow to release your throat from any holding. Let your hands find each other and rub them together to create some energy and warmth. Listen. And softly cup your eye sockets with your hands. Continuing to deepen your breathing. Stretch your arms now alongside your ears. Wiggle your fingers, reach through your toes. Arch your back a little bit. Rolling to one side to sit up. Resting in your easy pose to finish. The sense of free-flowing energy. And a deeper connection with your own life. I hope that you feel at peace, gently awaken, ready for what the day brings. Namaste. Happy spring.